Hello, Senior Stoner fans. It's the real Senior Stoner back at you for your Puffco Peak Pro. Say that 3 times fast. Puffco Peak Pro. Puffco Peak Pro. Dab of the day. Today is Sunday. Hello, everybody. We've spoken a lot. This has been the series I promised everybody on improving oneself, getting things done, accomplishing things. But you know what? You can't just snap a finger, say do it, and have it get started. You have to have self-confidence. Self-confidence is a key part of your life. It's a key part of understanding and connecting with who you really are and how you value yourself. And when you think of who you really are and having the confidence to be that person, to be the person you want to be, to optimize who you are, that confidence can allow you to make contributions, not just in your life, but in others. Let's discuss. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What are you confident about? What are we confident about? What are we confident in? Do you really know what they are? Do you know your strengths? And more importantly, then, do you know your strengths? Do you know really how other people perceive you? Think about it. You could be walking around like King Kong thinking you're the greatest thing on earth, and people perceive you as a piece of dirt. Think about this. So is confidence who you think you are, or is confidence directly related to who and what you really are? Very important distinction, because you and I all know that there are a tremendous amount of people out there that are not nice and think they're wonderful. A lot of people out there who are horrible, unfortunately, to look at. They don't take care of themselves or whatever, and they think they're God's gift to creation. This is called self-confidence. Self-confidence in that vein is totally irrelevant to what others think. It's not the self-confidence I'm talking about. I think really confident people with self-confidence are fully aware of the impact that they have on others, because what they're looking for, truly confident people, is they're looking for appreciation. Think about it. Think about the things that you're confident about. Wouldn't it be nice to have others recognize that in you? That's all we're looking for. You know, you also have to understand that we have to identify things. We have to identify, I might call it the seed of our potential. We have to find ways of exploiting those seeds, watering them, nurturing them, until they grow and become full blooms. You know what I'm talking about. Because natural confidence is hard to come by. Even though many people think they have it, they still don't really know who they are and who they want to be and what they contribute to others. Isolated self-confidence is nothing. Self-confidence is something I believe that should be shared. Self-confidence is something that should be discussed and understood, so people really do know who you are and what you stand for. And you know what? It releases pressure, believe it or not, when you can feel good about the things you're doing, about exercising your confidence muscles. They're confidence muscles. It's like anything else. You got to exercise them on a regular basis. You got to feel confident. If you don't feel confident, you're going to feel like crap. I don't care if it's confident. Wow, I got up today and stood straight up without my cane. I don't care if that's what it was for me. I made it around the corner today with the dog. That's self-confidence, saying to myself, hey, wait a second. Hey, wait a second. I didn't necessarily transform myself, but I maintained myself. And if I maintain myself long enough, maybe I will transform myself. That's right. Even if the transformation is a little tiny bit, just those fingernails on the windowsill can be so important building confidence. I didn't think I could get to the mailbox a year ago at the end of my driveway. What do you think of that one? So, confidence is, I think, built by one's experience. A set of things that happen to you that might not happen to anybody else, but others are going to perceive something from you. And once you get those fingernails on the windowsill, we've talked about it. You can get yourself the rest of the way, the body, in the window. Confidence, self-confidence, is cumulative. And it's geometric. Think about it. It's not you do one thing plus one thing plus one thing and all of a sudden you got self-confidence. No. You build confidence by 1 times 1,000 factor and then times 100,000 factor equals an exponential amount compared to what you really think it'll be. That's when you get that goose pimple and feel self-confident. It's not as simple as just writing a thing down and saying, well, this is what I'm confident about. It comes from within. It takes things from outside, but it comes from within. So the building blocks of being a confident person, is it like sticking your chest out and pounding it like King Kong? Is it like saying, wow, look what I just did? Or is it being subtle and knowing and understanding who you are? Being in touch with what you're confident about. Think about it. It's not just shouting out that I'm so confident. It's the quiet confidence. It's the subtle confidence. So let's all try something. Let's all try to find something. Remember, little things, fingernails, that we can grab onto and say we are confident about and gives us self-confidence. Let's do our dab of the day. And let's remember, okay? It's little wins, little pieces that win races, okay? Marathons are won a little bit at a time. It takes a long time to run a marathon. So what I want us all to think about, as we think about things that make us feel self-confident, and we identify with ourselves what self-confidence means to us, don't sweat the big bullets. Look for the small ones, because they too add up. This is The Real Senior Stoner. If you enjoyed today's video, please subscribe. Send me your comments. I reply to every one of them. Let's take our Puffco Peak Pro dab of the day today. Today we're going to be using Raw Garden Sour Passionberry Live Diamonds. Here we go. Cheers, everybody, and have a great Sunday. One more. Cheers, everybody.